All of the elements of a crime thriller are packed into a 12-hour reality show. The search for two heavily armed bank robbers the FBI calls professionals continues in Virginia Beach tonight. These images come from inside the Wells Fargo on General Booth Boulevard and Strawbridge around 10 a.m. The scene quickly spread as police moved in and a massive shootout shattered the mid-morning routine of nearby neighborhoods. A state trooper was grazed by one of those bullets, and we just learned he's out of the hospital. Police did get one of the three suspects and this vehicle you see being towed away. But two dangerous men are out there tonight. On top of that, authorities say they are responsible for a dozen local bank jobs over 3 years. Jason Marks went through those past stories to connect the dots and uncovers more details. We're going to start things off with 10 on your side's Liz Palka, who has chilling individual stories of a day many will never forget.
Well, Tom, this entire area of Virginia Beach was impacted today, but so much went down right here on Mansion Cross Lane. 12 hours ago, there were bullets flying right here in the cul-de-sac where I'm standing. The suspect vehicle was here. The Virginia State Police trooper was over here. Two of the suspects got out and ran that way. The Chevrolet Blazer then took off back down Mansion Cross Lane, leaving that trooper here in his vehicle. He was stunned, but lucky to be alive, and neighbors saw it all happen.
And we heard gunshots, so I told my sister, I said, take the kids and go in the bathroom without windows right now.
What started as a bank robbery in Strawbridge Marketplace turned into a massive manhunt throughout several Virginia Beach neighborhoods, including Middle Oaks Plantation. Two vehicles were involved. This black Chevrolet Blazer seen hours later on the back of a tow truck with the windows shot out, and this unmarked state police cruiser. Several neighbors were home on Mansion Cross Lane just after 10 this morning and saw it all.
Black SUV came speeding by with the unmarked car behind them. They get to the end of the cul-de-sac, stop. As the police officer started to get out, the passenger and the driver got out and started opening fire on the police officer.
Residents heard at least 30 gunshots, possibly more. Bullets flew everywhere, hitting this nativity scene, bouncing off a pole, and hitting the front door of this house. If Liz Marl had walked out the door 1 minute earlier, her 2-year-old would have been sitting in this car seat.
It entered the car right here, came through the door and hit right here. There's a hole in my son's car seat and my sister's car that we were walking out to put him in.
Marl said two suspects ran through the woods. A third got back in the Blazer and did a U-turn.
When they did the U-turn, they got parallel with the police officer's vehicle and started shooting at him again. He was on the ground at that point.
Marl, who is a nurse, ran to check on the trooper.
I said, "Are you shot?" And he said, "I don't know." He was scratched up all over. I started searching him and I said, you're not shot, you're okay. And
he was hyperventilating. He was definitely experiencing the shock from the situation.
They said the trooper calmed down once he realized neighbors were all okay. More police arrived on scene. Marl said 10 minutes later, the trooper's wife did too.
She got out of the car and they ran to each other and hugged, and he told her he wasn't shot and they were crying.
Virginia Beach police are leading this investigation. I did check in with them a little while ago. They told me they could not comment on how they are searching for those two remaining suspects, just that detectives are still attempting to identify and locate those two men. Live in Virginia Beach, I'm Liz Palka, 10 on your side.